Hey, what's up, guys? Back with another video, and today we're talking about the Nintendo Switch, and there's some new stuff that's happening with it. So now you can actually play PS Vita games on the Switch. You can't really do this now. It's kind of a misleading article, but very interesting what this can do. Vita there's a Vita piece of software that a guy from Spain wrote, and basically what it can do is it can read a Vita game natively on the Switch, and potentially in a few months, as things get ironed out, we might be able to load Vita ROMs onto a homebrewed Switch, which would be very cool, and they would run natively. Right now, there's this comment from this guy right here. It says, keep in mind this is still a proof of concept stage. While it can run simple CPU rendered homebrews such as Vita 8, there's still very initial 3D graphics support. It can run Vita SDK's GXM triangle and cube samples by hard coding Vita 2 HOS's shaders to match the ones in the samples. The most difficult task is shader translation from PS Vita's SGX USSE bytecode to NVIDIA Maxwell. So basically the most complicated thing is going to be translating the PS Vita code from what it is from Sony's ARM-based silicon to NVIDIA Maxwell, which is what is in the Nintendo Switch. So going from Sony's renderer to NVIDIA, there's gonna be some work involved in that. And then it says, ideally, I'd like to use Vita 3K shader recompiler, or even turn Vita 3K into a translation later. Vita 3K right now is the current Vita emulator on Windows. So it's a PC emulator for the PS Vita. And it says other than also acting as an emulator for x86 systems, so that we don't have to duplicate a lot of code. I have a very hacky proof of concept supporter for shader translation using copy pasted Vita 3K and UAM open source shader compiler for the non-open source Switch 3D graphics library, Deco 3D code in Vita 3K shader recompiler UAM branch, videos showing Vita SDK's GXM sample running on Vita 2 HOS. So this is just kind of what it can do right now. It's very plain, very simple. It can run the basic SDK. And then there is a GitHub, and people can download it and install it on their Switch, and they can test it out and see how it runs stuff natively. But pretty exciting. Hopefully in the future there's full native support for Vita games, and hopefully this is the start of some really cool homebrew coming out. So that's it for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.